This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This love that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. That's why I sing this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. I'm singing this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This light that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This light that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This light that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. So I was raised in the United States in the Southern Baptist tradition, although my father's religion was atheism. I definitely got the lion's share of my cultural upbringing, my cultural roots from my experience in the Black church. And what's especially interesting about that is that I'm raising my kids now outside of religious context to whatever extent that's possible in our culture, right? But certainly not with the same stories about God and judgment, not with those same stories that I was given as a child. And I'm raising my kids, my younger two, in Germany. They are half American, half German kids. And my little one is culturally 100% a little German girl. My teenager, because he spent the first 10 years of his life, is holding fast to his Americanness. And I think also because we're in a pretty homogenous part of Germany where his identity, where it's very clear to him that his identity lies within this place and also beyond it. So it's a fascinating thing to watch these kids growing up so differently than I did, and yet having only my stories, right, and my retelling of my stories to offer them. And knowing that they're going to create something entirely different. All of this is relevant because I heard that song on a video from a protest recently, and it just lit me up. I know that song from church, and I know that message from the scripture of I've got a peace that passes understanding. And like I said, I don't live my life completely from the context of my religious upbringing, but there are just some nuggets of truth and beauty from the scriptures and from that culture that remain with me and that are still a gift. So for example, the knowledge that we can find peace and love, beauty and joy and connection, even in times of turmoil and uncertainty. And so I've been singing this song around the house, and my little one, who's 9 now, is kind of looking at me like, it's catchy. I'll sing it with you, but what does it mean? And so I did my best to explain it to her in the language, the human language, right? A little English, a little German, but from the context that I know so deeply, and to try to make it relevant and clear to her what it means to have a peace, a love, a joy that passes understanding. because we still are in such a cerebral, right, a brain up society that places such a high value on our logic and our reason, which have their place. And yet to know that there is a logic that transcends, that is beyond what the brain can ever comprehend. And I've called it kind of sinking, dropping our consciousness into our heart space. And if there was ever a time when we need to remember that we are not just our brains, and that we maybe won't even be able to solve the what appear to be problems of our current time from this space up. That there is going to have to be, I believe, a balancing of energies from our logic and our reason into our heart, whatever that might mean. I believe it means love. And I've heard people talk about it meaning returning to rhythm and harmony. Whatever it does mean, I think this is a good time for us to reckon with what gifts and what garbage we've been given by our respective cultures, and to really ask ourselves in what direction we want to be moving personally, individually, co-creating the direction that we are moving right now. What choices are we making? All right, that's it for me. I'll see you soon.